You guys, Aaron here. Time to show you guys gameplay. The COD Mobile World Championship Esports first qualifier for the solo regional tournament. What you're seeing right now is my 7th match. I was 4-2 going into this, 4 wins to 2 losses. Obviously, spoilers, I win this match, of course. I get my 80 points and get my rewards. You get a cool M16 gold skin, a World Championship skin, which I'll show you guys gameplay of later on in the video. But overall, I like the format of this tournament. It's good so far. You have to win your matches to get points. Like, no matter how good you do, even if you carried your team completely and you still lost, like, you're getting every kill. It's team deathmatch. You have 49 kills, but you still lose 50 to 49. If you still lose, you don't get any points. So I'm in Master. I get 16 points per win. Legendary gets 20. Veteran gets 10. Elite gets 12, Pro gets 14. So obviously the higher the rank you are, the more points you get. Makes sense because you're facing better competition. But I highly recommend playing with a team if you have people to play with, because like, especially when you're playing domination and hardpoint, you really want people to communicate with. So you really need to work as a team and play the objective. Team deathmatch, obviously it's a bit easier to carry by yourself. Search and destroy, you can carry by yourself, but like, still communication is super nice to know where the enemies are at. But I'm in Master, and like, solo queuing is kind of scary because like sometimes you get pretty good players, sometimes you get like straight up bots and like people that don't know what they're doing. Like I remember one time, I never forget this. The bomb was planted at A site. It's pretty obviously planted at A. The person was just walking around B looking for the bomb. I was very confused. I swear it must have been a bot. I wasn't in Master at the time. I was in like Pro 4 or 5 or something like that. But still, like, come on. If you're in Pro, you should be knowing what you're doing. But anyways, back onto the tournament here. I kind of got sidetracked there. That still baffles me to this day. I don't understand what that person was doing. I wish I recorded that. They really need to add like some sort of like theater mode in this where you can go back and watch games. But anyways, back to the tournament here. I like the way it's set up. I think for this next part of the tournament, since I already qualified, so there's 4 qualifiers for the rest of the month. I think it's like every weekend basically. So if you don't qualify this weekend, you still have next week to qualify and like 2 more weeks after that. I recommend, like, if you're not that great at the game but you still want to get the rewards and that kind of stuff, wait until like maybe the last week once everyone else is qualified, maybe less people are playing, or the less good players are playing. Maybe you have a better chance of then, I don't know. So maybe wait until last week might be good. But the thing is, every week, every qualifier, there's different awards. So for instance, the one for the first week, what I just qualified for, you get the M16 skin. I think next week you get like a frame or something like that. The third week you get a knife skin. And then the final week you get an AK-47 skin. And then the second part of the tournament starts beginning, or the second week of June, I think, like June 12th or something like that. And it's the team up regional tournament, so I don't know how that's going to work. I think they said something like you're put into teams and you have to play with the same team the whole time or something like that, which I don't know how that's going to work. I think that's what it is. I don't know if they haven't really fully announced it yet, but I think it's something like that. So I don't know how that's going to work if you're put into teams, but what if one player is not on or something like that? So I don't know how it's going to work. We'll have to find out. But it's still a month and a half away, so we'll have to wait and see. But overall, though, like I said, I like the format of the tournament. I think the first part is kind of scary because you're queuing up with, like, everyone can register for this. So like, you're queuing up with a bunch of random people. At least in the second part of the tournament, the team up section, you know you're playing with people that are gonna have to be at least pretty good at the game because everyone's qualified and they've won at least however many matches it takes depending on where you're at. But I'm sure they're still going to run, in the second part of the tournament, you're still going to have Master versus Master, Legendary versus Legendary. Until probably the third section of the tournament, I guess. I don't know. They really haven't fully announced anything besides the first part of the tournament and kind of some details in the second part of the tournament. But you can see here I won. I kind of carried this match, sort of. But you can see here, it says I advanced to the next round. Claim my rewards. Pretty simple. It has everything there. All the information is on this World Championship page. all the rules, rewards, and that kind of stuff. So I go here to my inbox, claim it. There's the skin, the M16 Championship 2020 skin. I guess they're going to be doing this every year then, because they're labeling as 2020. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised about that, but still pretty cool. See the skin there in action. I'm not a big fan of the M16, honestly. It's a decent skin. I mean, a decent gun, but like, I don't know. If you're playing ranked, everyone uses like the AK-11. A lot of people use the Man of War, because I'm in Master though, so you have to be in Master to unlock the Man of War. But a lot of people use the AK-11, AK-74. Seen some PDWs out there, seen some AK-47s out there. I don't know, I think, well, right now, since there's a new update and there's a lot of weapon balance changes, people are using random guns. But I've seen a lot of AK-74s and AK-11s. Everyone's using the Shock RC. It's super annoying too, because it's only 350 points to get it. I think they need to nerf that, honestly. And then for like specialist skills, everyone uses like the Hive. The Hive and like the Transform Shield, basically. Because the Transform, well, War Machine's decent too. But I think the Hive and Transform Shield are pretty used a lot, because obviously Transform Shield is mainly for domination, just so you can capture the B flag. And the Hive is like good just for any mode basically. War Machine is really good for domination and hardpoint too, though, because you can clear out flags, you can clear out the hardpoint pretty easily with the War Machine. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. No point in me rambling on. Let me know what you guys think of this tournament as a whole below. Did you guys qualify? Were you guys working on qualifying? Or did you guys fail and you're looking forward to the next weekend where you can potentially qualify again? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Peace.